Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode, this week's episode of the Crosspod Wordcast. I am David, and we don't have Daniel this week, but we have a very special co-host, guest, former past guest on the show several times, and now serving as in the role of a co-host. Lindsey Nikola, welcome back.
Thank you for having me. Also, future guest, hopefully.
Yes,
if I don't screw it up tonight.
Yeah, that's true. Lots of things depend on that, so we'll see. We'll see if you can make it to future episodes. I hope so.
Me too. It's really. I'm hoping it'll be my starting board into life.
So, Daniel, if you're trying to fill his big shoes, you have to make a lot of puns while he's away, and I'll try my best to roll my eyes at each one of them.
I'll do my best. I don't know how good I'm going to be at the puns, if I'm being totally honest with you.
It's not easy what he does. Yeah, we can't. You can't just assume that anyone can do it. Well, I should get through a little bit of business, I suppose, before we get to today's puzzle. Lindsey, do you have any business to address?
I don't have any business to address now.
The audience should know that the live audience on YouTube or Twitch, wherever we are, you can find us at Crosspod Wordcast. The Crosspod Wordcast. You can just search us in YouTube or wherever. We should thank our fine host, our engineer and producer Sam, on the ones and twos. Thank you, Sam, engineer Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
He on the potentiometers. He turns the knobs. He's the proprietor of Salton Studios, so it's Salton Studios we're really grateful for. So thank you very much. The audience can participate live. You can chat and you can let us know if you know the answer. Don't Google it because that would be cheating. But if you're not a live audience, hopefully you're a podcast listener and you're subscribing to our stream wherever your podcasts are sold, and we hope that you like us and give us a rating. And if you have any feedback or commentary or audio clips you want to send our way, our email address is crosspodwordcast@gmail.com. We'd like to hear from you on Twitter as well, or on Instagram. You can find us just how you might imagine by searching for Crosspod Wordcast. Okay, I think that's all the business I have. We'll go about solving today's puzzle, Lindsey. Today's Thursday, January 14th, and then we'll look over after we've solved the puzzle. We'll do an etymological pass for the words that we didn't know. We'll look those up, and we'll finish with a concluding segment where we share the arts section. We share art in the arts section of the podcast, and I look forward to hearing what you have to share.
I look forward to hearing what you have to share, David.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. I hope the audience looks forward to it too. One of our listeners did mention Diane, my aunt, that one of her favorite parts is the art section, and I'm glad to hear that.
I have a question. Is it just straight back to the art section now, or are you still calling it state of the art? So you could do like some sciencey stuff in there. Yeah,
no, we never. I don't think we ever changed the name officially to state of the art section, but we were saying arts section is we like to think of the word art. The whole idea is that the art is a very broad word that includes a lot beneath it, and most people when they think of art, the arts section of the podcast is named after the New York Times arts section, which is where you go if you want to find the puzzle. It's always in the arts section. So that's the origin of the name for the segment. But when you think that a newspaper called the art section has a puzzle in it, most people might not think of a puzzle as a piece of art.
I guess that's true. I hadn't really thought about it like that.
But if it's art, and if paintings and TV shows and whatever, there's so much art out there. That one day, I think we were stretching a little bit. I think we should always continue to do so. If there's technology that's interesting, it is a type of art, I think. Yeah. And
to be fair, the video was very cinematic as well. So
yes, this is the SpaceX serial number 8 test launch. Yeah, that was cinematic and with an explosion at the end.
Just a lot of drama.
Yeah, indeed. It's funny you mentioned that because it's not going to be today's art section for me. But there's always new science and technology to talk about.
Yeah.
And, CES 2021 is happening right now as we speak. New technologies being released and discussed for sale. Exciting. And then also serial number 9, SpaceX, their subsequent model of this Starship will be doing its test launch this weekend, probably tomorrow, Saturday. They've done some static fires of the Falcon rockets engines.
I saw that on their Twitter.
Yeah. But not no launch yet. But it might happen this weekend, and we can expect them to land it. I think it's fairly reasonable to expect that. They've figured out what was wrong with the first one, and they fixed it, and it should be fun to watch.
Fingers crossed.
Is that all our business?
I think that checks off the to-do list.
Okay, then here we go into Thursday's New York Times puzzle. It's I'll tell you first off. We'll name the constructors dual, 2 of them, Amy Lucido and Ella Dershowitz, and edited by Will Schwartz.
Are you familiar with those 2?
No, I don't think so. But usually puzzles that are constructed by 2 heads are tough puzzles. It's not just anyone. I mean, I'd say like two heads can make a very. It's not just one person. Two smart people can really make a tricky thing. So I guess should we look at I think there's things to look at and notice just purely about the pattern on the grid of the puzzle. What do you see there, Lindsay?
You know what it reminds me of is like when 2 hands go like this. There's like it's like we're looking down on like a little
like the Boys
spiral.
and Girls Club.
Yeah, exactly.
It does. Yeah, it looks like a little bit like that. There's those little black squares are forming a pattern, kind of like a yin yang into each other, and then there's these circles in a hexagonal shape. You can see, right? And then otherwise, it's a pretty plain. I don't know. It's an interesting looking grid. It's interesting to see a single black square on the border of see that right where one across goes to that fourth square there. That's a little weird. And then the
opposite is down on the other side. Yeah. So it's like if you were to like cut it in half and flip it over, it would be the same.
Yeah, that's cool about these puzzle shapes. I think for me that's always a puzzle to me, or I wonder how people who construct these puzzles end up going for the shape that they go for. But sometimes they must be forced into it. Let's see what we get then. Do you want to start at 1 across or?
Yeah, let's start at the very beginning.
The very best place to start. So 1 across is 4 letters long.
The clue is missing.
Missing.
Lost.
Lost. Missing. Lost. Could be lost. Missing. AWOL. That's kind of an acronym. Well, should we do 1 down and see if we can get any?
Yeah, like 1 or 2 down.
Okay, 1 down is 3 letters long.
Blank king.
With a lowercase k.
Yeah.
What could that be?
Oh, already, I just feel like so anxious. Like Daniel would have known this by now.
Oh boy, yeah.
Wouldn't he have?
Maybe. Wait, have you ever heard of like chicken a la king?
Yeah.
Would that be a lowercase or an uppercase K?
Yeah, no. It would be lowercase.
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
And if Allah is in there, it would work with.
It would work with AWOL. Yeah. Just 14 across start with an L. This is how I do puzzles. I do that little cross-referencing.
Yeah, well, let's find out. That's important to do. Yeah, especially before you put ink to paper. See if it can work with the across. 14 has 4 letters in it.
And the clue is word with express or through.
Express.
Lane.
Through. lane, express lane, through lane. Yes. Okay, we're filling it. We're filling in the top left corner. I think we should do a la and AWOL.
Yeah, agree.
Absent without leave. Okay. Now 2, 3, 4 down. Those seem like the.
Yeah.
Is that what you think?
Let's do it. Let's instant gratification.
So 2 down, WA, and then 6 blanks.
Okay. The clue is goes Christmas caroling. And I don't know how we would spell this, but isn't it wassailing?
Here we go.
You know that song, Here We Go Wassailing?
Yeah. So it's like WASSAILE. You're like really filling out those wassail, because it's like goes wassails, because it has to end in an S to match that the tense of that verb, right? Goes Christmas caroling. So it's wassails, WSASSAILS.
If that is the word, that should be number 1 on our lookup afterwards.
The EP, the etymological pass, for sure. Yeah, because wassail, I think of that as a beverage.
Yeah.
What, right? Wassail?
Yeah, it's also like a cider. It's like that, that like spiced cider you drink during the holiday season.
Is your guess that the reason you go wassailing is because you're singing songs, but you're holding a cup of wassail?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe it could have at some point in the past been called that, but that's just me guessing. It's a pure guess.
Well, we'll find out at the end. Of course, we can't look it up while we're solving the puzzle.
No,
that would be cheating.
No. Yeah.
So, and now, okay, 3 down, I think, is where we are. We have one, ON and then 6 blanks again.
And the clue is tangy chip accompaniment.
Tangy.
Oh, I know it because I love it. Which is disgusting, but onion dip. Onion dip is not disgusting, but some people might think it is.
Oh, wait, it's tangy, you'd say?
A little bit. It's got a little punch to it.
Now, do you want to play the true clue game? Because we have the opportunity here without looking at the clue for 17 across. We have the letters ASI blank, and we could guess what clue might be written to fill in that blank. What clue could be after ASI blank? I
have a question for you.
Yes.
Can you think of a word?
Yes.
That meets those letters? You can?
I can think of 2 terms, like 2 words, two clues.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I do have one.
Okay.
Well, I don't have the clue yet, but I have the word it would be.
Do you want me to do one?
Yeah.
Sale condition.
Sale condition, like a condition for selling something?
Oh, for a sale. Yeah, for selling something.
What's the answer?
As is.
Oh, as is. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, what do you have?
David, I can't think of a clue for it, but it's a 2-word thing, just like what you did.
Okay, well, then I have another one that's not another. It's a 1-word answer.
Oh,
I'll say most people live here.
And the answer?
Asia,
yes. Okay, wait. Okay, here's my clue. Sorry. I'm bad at this. My answer would have been a sip.
A sip. Yeah. Okay.
Engineer Sam here. I have a guess. Can I guess?
Oh, yes. What's up, Engineer Sam? What's your clue?
Something that will keep you out of heaven.
A sin. Just one singular sin will keep you out of heaven.
Pretty crappy reason to be damned for eternity, but
how about we don't usually stick around on these true clue games for this long, but I have one more.
Go for it.
What about Alicia Silverstone's exclamation in Clueless?
As if.
Yeah, that's my favorite one so far.
That's great. That's a great clue.
Well, we won't know until we check the true clue, and the true clue is for 17 across.
17 across. You read that one, David.
Home of Baikal, the world's deepest lake.
Isn't that in Russia?
Yeah, so it must be Asia.
Asia.
I've never heard of that lake. Is that in Russia, or is that going to be in?
I have heard of that lake.
Well, look it up. Deepest lake. So it's not Fish Lake in Utah.
No, it's not Bear Lake in Utah.
Okay, so none of the Utah lakes are that lake.
Every lake has that rumor. There are parts where they've never found the bottom.
Yeah, like Tahoe, maybe.
Yeah.
So, okay, I think we should go to 4 down here. We have LEA blank blank.
All right, the clue is what a letter needs.
A letter. It needs... It could be like a letter that you write to a friend, in an envelope that you put in the mail. It needs... a letter is someone who is renting their apartment out. Or renting.
Oh, yeah.
They need a lease.
So a lease.
It's pretty tricky. What do you think? We can play the true clue game again.
Which one?
So here, without looking at the clue, 28 across is blank ID. So blank ID, I could think of that could be a number of things.
Definitely. This is what they call it when a press office is closed for the remainder of like the weekend or something, when they're stopping, communications.
TID.
No, it's called I learned this honestly from watching The West Wing, but it's called a lid.
Oh, the lid. Putting a lid on.
We've got a lid on the weekend.
Okay. And go out with a fun story about llamas or something like that.
Yeah.
So lid. Okay. Mine was going to be blank cuddy.
Blank cuddy. Sid?
Yeah, CUDI Cuddy, Kid Cudi, rapper.
Oh, Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi is the best.
Yeah, he's dope. So, true clue for 28 across is, let's see it. Ooh, secreted. So like hid.
Yeah, hid.
Like secreted away.
Mm-hmm.
And now, where do you?
Should we try 20?
Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's an interesting one. SOS blank 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 blank.
You don't like what I did? I don't care. So sue me.
Okay, that's good stuff. And so far, like nothing. That wasn't part of any theme. Like the puzzle obviously has something going on thematically with these circles, but we haven't hit on it yet, other than the word lease, the last letter E, it landed in that one of those 6 circles.
Yeah.
Where to? Do you think 24 across?
We could try that, or we could take a spin on 5 down.
5 down. Okay, blank 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 E.
The clue is summon.
Summon.
You call someone.
Yeah. Summon.
Beckon, but that's not right.
Beckon, wave. I don't know.
Or like I summoned up this thing.
Oh, like mustard, kind of like.
Yeah.
I called upon. Well, what? I don't know that. What about 6 or 7 down? Do you think?
Let's try 6. If not, if we can't get 6, let's move to 24.
Okay. So, let's at least do 7 too, though. Let's see. Okay. 6 down is blank 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 M blank blank.
Power couple from Chicago. I think I know this one.
Oh, what is it?
Isn't it the Obamas?
Oh yeah. OBAMAS.
That's who I think of.
Yeah, they got they're powerful. They have a platform on Netflix. They have a deal with Netflix.
They're kind of a big deal. Yeah.
If you can get that, then it must mean you're important. Well, what now? 7 down now with that E again. So we have blank 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 E blank, but the middle letter will be part of one of these 6 circles in the grid.
All right. The clue for 7 down is garage jobs.
Okay, so maybe something that ends in an S if it's plural.
Is Is it a lube job?
Lubes. Yeah, L-U-B. Garage.
I don't know why I think that's
jobs.
so funny.
Yeah. Well, they these puzzles, they got to keep them like G-rated.
Yeah.
So there's nothing funny about that. They don't. they don't. Will Shortz does. He has a sense of humor, but not in the puzzle. I don't think. Well,
Wait, I have a
sometimes they
question.
can.
How do we see if people are saying anything in the chat? I think my friend Gabby is watching.
Oh, Engineer Sam, do you have any sense of who's watching us in the chat?
Yeah, Gabriella Romney.
Yeah. Hi, Gabby.
Welcome to the stream, Gabby.
Did she have an answer for 5 down?
Yeah, any sense of?
She said Obama's.
Great. What about summon?
Give us a 4-letter word that ends in E for summon. David,
Well,
should we go to 5 across?
I think so. That's blank.
Right.
O-L blank blank. Come. Summon?
Plus and the clue is plus and minus.
Plus and minus.
Yeah.
What do you think? It almost.
Wait, is it polar?
Polar. Yeah, or maybe it's poles.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because with an and in there, it's like it's saying these are two things that make it. So would it be P-O-L-E-S?
Maybe.
Polar. Okay, so now it's P blank blank E for summon, which I don't know.
Maybe poles is wrong. I don't know.
Well,
Can we try 15 across?
Yeah, that's blank B-U blank blank.
The clue is blank of power. Common impeachment charge.
Oh, this is connecting into current events.
It's pertinent, isn't it? I think we've got an abuse of power.
Abuse, yeah. We hear about that a lot. Yeah, it's too bad that we have to hear about that so much.
Kind of overhearing about it.
Well, now we can play the true clue game with 8 down. We haven't looked at the clue for 8 down, and the grid says it's ES blank.
Sound you hear from a snake.
S. Okay. I'm gonna say Sixth Sense.
ESP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now the true clue
Sam, did you have one?
That would be quite the consonant cluster there if it was ESP. E-S. Oh, okay, yeah, I got one. Type of bracelet you wear to keep from destroying your computer when you're working on it.
Oh, an EST, ecstatic, electric
Discharge.
static discharge, ESD. Yeah,
that would be another weird consonant cluster.
Yeah,
I think we're all wrong. Yes, so.
Well, the true clue is that in Spanish. So the answer to that is either O or A, depending on the gender of that word in this case. But we can do 18 across now, knowing that the answer there is going to be either an A or an O.
Okay.
So that goes blank AB blank blank. So it's blank ABO or E. Sorry, blank ABA blank or blank ABO blank.
Okay, the clue is relative of a croc, which I think is that a gator?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, maybe. But croc lowercase. I think it might be gator. But there's also, the croc like the shoe or like the
but that would
brand.
be a capital C.
But there's also a croc. Isn't that just a generic term, like a croc?
Like a country croc. Yeah.
Yeah. And if that's
or
true,
like a crock of crap.
Well, but referring
to
the shoes is what I mean. Like if you go, I don't know, maybe not, but if that's true, speaking of the shoes, there is a shoe called SABOT, Sabot or Sabo. I don't know what language, how to pronounce it really, but SABOT is the word, and I think it could be that. But let's hold off maybe and look at 9 down.
Okay.
Then we have SE blank blank.
Manorial worker.
Manorial worker.
Gabriella says ESE for 8 down, and Daniel Foster Smith, his guess is Gator for 18 across.
Gator
Daniel's
for 18 across.
watching.
Daniel's watching.
Pressure's on.
Well, I think manorial worker is a serf, right? Like a manor. They work on a manor, a serf.
Yeah.
So then we have, let's go back to 18 across. I don't, Gator looks good with the R from surf, but then what else would this be? LU, and then if lubes doesn't have a B, if it's a T, it would be LUTE. Lutes?
I feel like we've gone wrong somewhere. I don't know.
Perhaps we have.
Garage jobs.
Garage jobs. So, well, let's see about this surf. I want to see if maybe 20. Let's at least see if we can confirm it that the R is right with 20. The F across there is F blank 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 for 22 across.
And the clue is mythical being, old style. Fairy.
Oh, okay. So it's like FAERIE or something. Is that old style?
I don't know. I'm not from the olden times.
Well, we have a little bit of untidiness here in the top center of the puzzle. But should we move on and work elsewhere and kind of get back to this later?
Do you think that we should start now from the bottom up?
Well, I think that would be slow going. I think it would be nice to work with what we already have. So, like, I'd say we should either do 25 across. We could play the true clue game. We could do 34 across or 24 down. We haven't done those yet. But
let's do that.
What, 24 down?
Let's start with 24 down.
So it's blank H blank 24
and
down.
The clue is, have I met her? Who?
Have I met her? Okay, who? And then we have WANE blank. We've already looked at 24 across. I don't know if we
Desires.
did. WANE blank. Yeah, desire. Wanes?
Would it be wants?
Wants. Least. So maybe something is weird about these circles. Maybe on the down it's one thing, and on the across it's another thing, because I think you're right that wants is the answer there. But it's almost like we have to put two letters.
Those are both B. Was it a B and a P in both cases?
E-T.
Oh, wait.
It's E-T.
What if it's a thing where, because Gator would have been a T as well. So what if those circles, you're using like a totally different letter, but it's supposed to be a T?
Okay. Yeah, a totally different. So B. Okay.
So B is still right, but
B is right.
T.
But then this is still an E, but we should think that the letter B is related to those still somehow. Gaber. Least. Well, we're gonna have to.
Does that make sense? Kind of like how last time, like the three X's like stood for something.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if they're doing that to us again.
I think we'll
but
understand
in the case of 24 across, both would be an E. There's no.
No, it would be wants.
Because it's wants. Desires is wants, so it's still a T.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay. So it's a T.
Well, let's. I'd say.
I bet there's 6 of those. I bet they'll spell something too.
And as we complete the 6, I think we'll start understanding it better. But I think we have a good foothold here. Should we work from 34 across? We have OLI blank blank blank.
Okay, the clue is lover of Cesario in 12th Night.
Is it Olivia? Is that a character?
I don't know. And I just watched it like a year.
Oh.
Wait, no, I didn't watch 12th Night. Never mind, I watched something else.
Okay, well, let's see if Olivia fits. It's like a name. It could be Should
Oliver. We check 35 down?
Yeah, let's do that. V blank blank.
Through via,
yeah. I like that. That's the third time the word through has been in the. It looks like it's in the clues. So what about? I'm curious here about 21 down. It's got US blank I and then 5 blanks.
Okay, Olympian with 8 gold medals in sprinting, Usain Bolt.
Yeah, we all know that name. It's a very memorable name. A great name for a runner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we going now?
Well,
we have a 29 across and 25
true clue
across.
game. Yeah, so let's do both of them. Let's knock them both out. I'm sure Daniel, if he's watching, he's like,
Daniel says Vias. He had Olivia. The listeners are like 10 seconds behind. So Daniel had Olivia. He came in after you guys said it, but he says Vias, Vias.
Yeah, I think he just meant Via. Maybe the S is a typo.
Oh.
Because when I'm going through Boise to get to this other place means like I'm going to that place via Boise.
So let's play the true clue game, because I'm sure if Daniel is watching on delay, he's wondering why we haven't done them yet. And so we have 25 across and 29 across. 25 looks like AS blank.
American interpretation for people who are hard of hearing or
ASL.
Yeah.
Okay, then I thought maybe Cleopatra's downfall.
An asp.
Yeah.
I'm going to do King David's downfall.
Ass. Pretty good. 25 across. The true clue is blank hole. And the hole is spelled W-H-O. Excuse me. The hole is spelled W-H-O-L-E. So, what could that be?
As a whole.
As a whole. Ah, great. I was still thinking of like what one word could do that. Okay, now on to 29. Okay, I thought maybe ash hole, like you bury ash in the ground. So 29 across looks like this. It looks like a blank S, and we can imagine a clue or two for that.
Other phrase for a 6-pack.
Abs. Yeah, it could be I was gonna make another. It could be ass. Basically, I was gonna make an ass joke, but I kind of ran out of ideas. So let's see what the true clue is for 29 across. A blank S.
Core features.
That's right. Abs. Lindsey gets a point. That's awesome. And now, I think maybe like 38 across. It's a long one.
Let's
it looks
try
like it's 13 characters long in total, and the first 4 letters are S-P-I-N, so spin, and then after that there's 9 blanks.
The clue is classic party game or a hint to solving the answers that intersect circles. Spin the bottle.
Spin the bottle. Okay, and that's a hint. So the letters of the word bottle maybe are jumbled up, and maybe it's like rotated. Like if you rotate it, it's correct. But if you it's like out of spin right now, and so like the E from lease is going to go down, and the T from gator would go to wants.
That's clever.
So should we put the T there? Yeah, and then this is going to be if that lubes should be lubes, so that B is going to travel there. Right? Lease.
Maybe.
No, that's an E.
We're gonna find out.
E. No, I don't know. Well, I'll leave it blank.
I think you have it right, but you have the wrong letters. So the one that is consistent is the T, right?
Okay.
So ignore the T and put the other one in.
So lubes.
The next one.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have the B right. That would be an E.
All right.
Or.
Okay, well, let's.
I don't know. Never mind.
Okay, well, with that,
let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Yeah, I think we got 30 down to work on here. BAT blank blank.
All right. The clue is homes for rubber duckies.
Oh, those are baths.
Those are baths.
42 across. ABH blank blank.
Ooh, can't stomach.
Abhor.
Abhor.
Nice.
Yeah. Can't stomach. Now we have OS blank is our 48 across, and we can play the True Clue game. OS blank.
The building that they tore down at the University of Utah within the last decade.
OST.
No, it was OSH, which is
OSH.
short for Orson Spencer Hall.
Oh, okay. OSH.
Yeah.
Gosh. We
Gosh.
lost it. I was going to say blank kosh bagosh.
Nice.
OSH, gosh,
Yeah.
bagosh.
Which,
Maybe it is that.
anything, Sam?
Yeah, building material.
OS. OSB. What is that?
It's like a board type
Okay.
of board used.
Okay. So then we have now the True Clue, OS blank.
Spanish bear. Isn't that an oso?
Oso. And in that case, then it's weird because earlier they said the word that in Spanish for 8 down. They put that colon SP period to say Spanish. They could have just said Spanish that or something. But down here for the same effect, they could have done bear colon SP blank or period, but they did.
And they didn't.
They didn't. Yeah, it's a strange.
Maybe one of the writers wrote that clue and the other
right.
one wrote the other one.
Two heads combined. Okay, well,
Daniel
now we can
says Dujarnet Comedy Series Organization. Dujarnet?
What is he talking about?
Is that a clue?
Maybe are we? Do we?
I think that's his True Clue game, but maybe he misspelled something.
Okay. Sorry. Read that clue again. His clue.
DUJARNET. Dujarnet Comedy Series org.
OS. Oh, it's OS. Is it the OSO? Who are the people that go out? The comedians that like.
That's the USO.
USO. Yeah. Oh, Daniel, we wish we understood your comment. Now we can play the True Clue game again twice. This is slowing us down, I'm sure, but we have 39 down. HOO blank.
The ball goes through it in basketball.
Hoop dreams. For example. Okay, good. A real good time.
Hoot, hollering good time.
Okay. Anything, Sam, before we see the True Clue?
Nope.
Okay. The True Clue for 39 down. HOO blank.
Oh, you were right. The clue is it's a laugh.
That's a hoot. Okay. Now I think we both have a
Daniel
point.
says Dujardin. DUJARDIN.
Oh, Dujardin. That's the actor Jean Dujardin. And he's in that movie, The Artist. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
That won the Academy Award. That it was like a movie.
And what's
from
the
France.
organization in that movie?
Oh, it's the OSI.
OSI.
I
don't know.
No, it's the original CIA or something. Is that what he's talking about? Okay, Duja. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun having Daniel in the chat room.
It's like we reverse roles. Normally, I am in Daniel's position, and he.
Yeah, it's a great way to have an empathetic experience.
Yeah.
We should all do this more often.
Is he doing it to like study the perspective of viewers?
It's all to make the podcast better for everyone.
That's fantastic! I can't wait to hear his learnings.
So now 36 down. True Clue game again.
Oh, where? Oh,
36 down. Blank ER.
Film starring Joaquin Phoenix.
Her. That's a great movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh, I know other people who haven't seen it as well. And I think that there's resistance. People who've some movies just don't get seen, and then some movies don't get seen with a vengeance. with intent.
I think it would make me a little bit like sort of sad or like wistful in the way that Lars and the Real Girl did, just
Yeah.
The ache of humanity. I can't handle it.
Well, let's see. What the clue I think it could be is, I was gonna say I'm with blank.
You're with her.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton slogan from the olden days. 36 down. The true clue is through.
Through. Per.
So is that I can't. Is that? Would you say?
I think that could work. Should we check on 36 across?
Okay, yeah. P followed by 4 blanks for 36 across.
The clue is Air Force One VIP, and that's POTUS.
Sure is. POTUS, and now, gosh, we can play the True Clue game once more. It's 26 down this time. A blank OB.
Oh, wait, where's 26? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I don't know. A blank OB. I can't think of any.
You open your newer cars with this.
A fob. Okay. Let's just jump in. Let's just see if that's right, because I don't have any good ideas, I don't think. And the clue is tiny bit of progress. Tiny bit of progress. Well, I don't know what to make. I feel like POTUS is
right.
As a whole is
maybe a whole isn't right.
As a whole, tiny bit of progress. What else could it be if A is not right for A blank OB?
A blob would be a tiny bit of progress in like a torrent download, but that's pretty obscure, right?
A blob? Maybe it is pretty. I feel good about POTUS and bottle, though. There's no questioning that.
Yeah.
Should we go?
Should we try 32 down?
I think we should. Yeah. Blank
Okay.
TO blank blank.
The clue is unlikely to crack a smile, say, and I think that the answer is stoic.
Yeah. STOIC.
Mm-hmm.
Usually people think of people who are stoic are the ones who don't show any like negative energy, emotions, or like. But I
think of that British, like the stiff upper lip.
Yes, but so it's like avoiding the expressing positive or negative very much. It's like just pulling in all the way from both sides. Okay. Yeah. Stoic. Good word. It kind of looks like stoic.
I like the word.
Now I think we should do 31 across. Since we have the S, we can see what that's all about. The blank S blank from stoic there.
The clue is general with a dish named after him.
That's general. So right? So TSO.
GS9391 in the chat says A to B?
A to B. Tiny bit of progress. A to B.
Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you, GSI 2031.
And Daniel says Wayland vehicle of the 90s, and Gabrielle Romney says TSO.
Yeah.
Oh, you already got that one.
Gabby is right about that. Who knows what Daniel could be talking about?
The true clue.
For POTUS?
I don't know. When we did the true clue for the A to B.
A to B, and he must have had an idea for that.
Yeah.
Something about Romney?
Listen, Gabby, that's her last name. Listen,
sorry.
I'm dying for us to go to 43 because I've seen what the clue is.
Oh, let's look at it. I blank 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 for 43 across.
The clue, how Beyonce was crazy according to a 2003 #1 hit. David, do you know what this is?
I do know what it is. Her music comes to mind readily. It's very popular.
Can't you just hear it?
Yeah. As soon as I started kind of singing through the lyrics of Crazy. It fills in. It's In Love.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba.
All right. Do you
Okay,
think
that was a good one.
we should try 23 down just for funsies?
Oh, we totally should. We've got a lot of letters. It's A blank OUTN blank blank blank.
And the clue is relevance of text in librarians' lingo.
Oh, I wish I had my friend Todd Robbins in the audience to tell me about his, because he's a trained librarian. But what do we have? A blank O. What do you think?
I have no idea.
When we were, without having seen the clue, I thought it was going to be the word about at the beginning, like that a B would be there. So, but it doesn't seem, the clue, relevance of text in librarians' lingo. About something, right?
Maybe. Should we go 49 across?
Yes. 49 across is blank C blank.
Whiz.
Ace.
Like it was a whiz. Yeah.
Like an ace. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now about. What about 53 across here? We have,
Yeah.
maybe we have
Let's do
T blank blank.
90-Day Fiance Network. Is it TBS? I can't remember now what it's on.
There's a few of them that start with T's. I don't know. It could be TM. 90-Day Fiance.
Listen, it's crazy, and I don't watch it anymore because it was too crazy for me.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about it. Just trying to kind of piece it together based on the title. I know.
Oh
it's
no,
one of those
I know
shows
what it is. It's TLC.
TLC. Okay. 90-Day Fiance. Thank you very much. That's knowledge that
Daniel
you have.
Foster Smith says Saint Blank. Is that late? Am I reading that?
Yeah, Saint Blank. What was the last True Clue game we played?
Ace.
Ace. Yeah, no, we didn't do that one.
Is it Blank C? I don't know. Sorry, Daniel. I'm too late on the draw. Too slow on the draw.
Yeah, we'll figure that out at some point. Get the chat people right in with us. Patreon supporters, they'll get to they'll get a Zoom code or something like that.
Oh my god.
So I think then let's hop down from 49 down, AC and then 4 blanks.
All right, that clue. Roll call.
Roll call. Action. No. Roll.
I mean, it could be action, like you're playing
Action.
a role.
Yeah, like a director would say action, and now you act. Okay.
Immediately, my head went to dinner rolls. So, yours is better than that.
Yeah. Well, my head went there too. Actually, I was thinking of food. Well, maybe. So let's say we don't know action. We could put action in. We can. It's not an ink.
Take it for a spin. Do you want to go to 54 down?
Daniel's last clue was referring to 37 down. Saint Blank, Saint Louis, STL.
Oh, STL. This is right. That's true, Daniel.
Yeah.
This is good for him to point out because when we solve a word without having looked at the clue at all, like we did here with STL,
we say it. We're supposed to say it.
We play the True Clue game again. We guess what it might be, and Daniel guessed it right, or STL, or he had a good guess. Well, let's try to get Daniel's attention on 23 down while he's looking, and then we can continue down to 54. Remember, 23 down is A blank OUTNE blank blank. Now again, 54 down is L blank 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 blank.
The clue is petrol unit. They sell them in liters over there.
Yeah, liters with an RE, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now be careful though, because the T so far our the convention is that the word.
So it's going to be something else for 62 across, right?
Yeah, it's going to be something else. But so far we've left the down word in, and we haven't let the across word dominate. Let's see it. 62 across.
Okay.
Blank blank.
Ancient. Oh sorry.
Oh, it's like blank 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 I blank.
Yeah. The clue is ancient unit of length.
The arc was how many?
Qubits. Cubit, but qubit is not supposed to fit.
Oh, the B. Yeah, that's right.
But these are all letters from the word bottle, so this is all still good. We
It
haven't
says
really
Q-tit.
seen. Oh,
Q-tit.
yeah, it says Q-tit. And so now, where could we go? We could do 63 down. U blank blank.
All right. That clue, luau strings.
Oh, it's a real shame Daniel's not here for this one because he's a ukuleleist.
Uke.
Yeah, uke. And now, 67 across? I think it's calling out. It's a blank K-R-O blank.
Okay. The clue is Steph Curry's birthplace, and it's Akron.
Wow, you knew that.
I do.
He's an Ohio native, Akron, Ohio. Isn't LeBron James from Ohio as well?
He is. Yeah.
Cleveland.
I think so. I mean, Is he from? He's from. Yeah.
He played on
Might
the
as well
team
be. Let's be
from
real.
there, I guess. Yeah, who maybe he called home for a little while. Where
He
to
opened
now?
a school there.
Oh, really?
Should we try 70 across?
Yes. It's blank EEN blank.
And the clue is years before 2020, informally.
Teens?
I would think teens,
Yeah.
because like 2019.
Yeah.
You get it.
Okay. 58 and 60 down give us the true clue game opportunity here. So we could look at 58 down. It's blank CAT.
Animal left behinds.
Scat.
Ooh, yeah.
I was going to say like jazz flow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, I don't have one for that one.
Okay, what's the true clue? 58 down, blank CAT.
The clue is out, you.
Yeah,
Scat.
Scat, yeah. A different meaning there, the third meaning that we didn't cover. But now 60 down, blank TNS. Oh, I already looked at it. These abbreviation ones aren't very fun anyway because it's like.
Sure.
But the clue is listings on a train schedule. Abbreviation.
Items.
Stations.
Oh, is it stations? Oh, listings. Okay, yeah, stations. I thought we were talking about itineraries. Pardon me.
Aha. That stations is they do that a lot, and I've never in my life had to abbreviate the word station, so I don't feel like that's a very.
I feel like if you just put that abbreviation somewhere, people wouldn't realize that you meant stations.
Yeah, it's only in the context of being at a train station or on a train that
Yeah.
So now we have 59 across.
Sure.
Okay. ITS blank 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 blank.
All right. The clue is you can come out now. It's safe.
It's over. It's safe. It's safe. I think that's probably right. It's safe. So we filled in the last letter of 23 down. So if Daniel's still looking at that one, remember it's the clue was relevance of text in librarian's lingo, and we have a blank outne blank s, somethingness, aboutness.
Yeah. Should we try 55 across?
Yeah, let's do it. 55 across. S blank 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 blank.
The clue is moves like molasses.
Like seeps.
I don't know.
Well, we can guess that it ends in an S, maybe.
Yeah.
Moves like molasses. What about 56 down?
Sure. Let's do that.
Blank A blank blank blank.
All right. The clue is spud.
That's got to be tater.
Oh, fun.
Both little nicknames for potatoes. And now we have that T from the first T in tater is in the circle again, so it's part of that bottle spinning. And there haven't been a lot of O's, I've noticed. It seems like it's B and E and T.
I think the O will be on the
far end.
one
Oh, okay.
pen
There's only
down.
going to be one O. There's going to be a lot of them. Okay. Well, should we do 51 across, or what do you think?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, we're dipping in the bottom left corner of the puzzle with blank 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 L.
Okay, and the clue is going to be have a Pavlovian response.
Oh, that's
Like
going to be
automatic.
drool, like a dog, or a human.
Is it DROO?
Oh, is it OO? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
O, and then, but it's going to be down. We're going to have to, it's not going to be O.
Yeah,
right?
I think it'll be an L.
Okay, so we have clue is, or we have blank 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 for 52 down.
The clue is uses a light scalpel on ?
Question mark. Okay, scalpel. Light, like a laser. Oh, like a laser scalpel. So it's going to be like lasers. LASES. And yeah, the word bottle. So
Yeah.
B O.
Pen
So
down
this
would
has to be an
be
O.
something EO. Yeah.
B. So we have BOTTLE, and if you
I like it.
rotate it, it has to be like 180-degree rotation, and then you have it accurate, I think.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, or maybe all of them are. Yeah, each one is its own 180-degree rotation. So it, like the opposite letter is the right one.
Yeah.
So let's.
Yeah,
I guess,
yeah.
Well, what now? Should we do 27 across? That's the.
Because it would be BL, right?
BL,
if you're
right?
correct.
Blank, blank, blank. Let's see what the clue is here.
All right. The clue is awesome time. I had a blast.
BLAST. But down, it's going to be blank, blank, blank EO, right?
This is a fun one. The clue is brief appearance. Made a cameo.
Cameo. Have you heard of this Cameo?
The app? Yeah, I've heard of it.
Have you ever employed it, or are you on it?
No.
No.
Do people pay me to tell them things in the phone? No.
Just leaving it open to all the potential possibilities.
What is it? What's it all about?
It's like celebrities, well-known people, and they have like a fee that they'll charge, like anywhere from, I charge $25 to like $300, depending on who it is. And you can tell them like, oh, it's my best friend's birthday. You're like her favorite actor. Will you just like tell her happy birthday or anything? You could get them to say
on their
anything.
Answering machine or
Yeah.
I see.
Pretty fun.
So Cameo. I think it's
Cameo.
It's a cool thing, and I've heard of, especially during this last year, of artists finding it as a successful way to still reach their audience and make a living.
Do you know who Cameo's most popular person in 2020 was?
I don't know.
The guy who played Kevin on The Office. Like he's like the best cameoer that there is. People request him all the time. They get fantastic videos from him. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
There's a fun fact for you.
That is fun. I wouldn't have ever guessed that. I guess, and that's really great for him. One of the podcasters that I listen to, he does a little every episode as a movie review segment. He writes a rhyming limerick as a part of the review, and he started doing his Cameo offering is that he'll write people limericks. And,
that's fun.
And so then, someone's like, oh, it's my husband's birthday and he listens to your podcast and he likes, bikes and cheese. Can you write him a limerick or something? And he does it. And I think he's done like more than 100 of them.
That is cool. Fun.
Okay. So where are we? We're Cameo. Should we move away from, should we finish the top right hand corner?
Let's try it. Are we supposed to try to be done in an hour? We have 7
minutes.
Let's do it. We can do this.
Okay, so blank RA blank for 11 down.
All right. The clue is we did it. Hurrah.
Hurrah. Hooray. Yeah, hooray.
HURRAH.
AH? Okay, hurrah.
Hurrah or hooray.
Yeah, either one. Should we confirm it here with a 33 across? It's either H blank blank or Y blank blank.
Okay, and the clue is what a nod may signify. Well, it's either a yes or a hey, so that doesn't really help
Hey.
us.
Okay,
But maybe
okay.
more of a yes.
Maybe more. Yeah, a nod is
Yeah.
maybe a yes. So we'll write that in and do 12 down. Blank, blank, blank. ISE.
The clue is foolish.
Foolish.
I don't know.
Anything? No. Okay. What about 13 down? Blank, blank, blank. ETS.
All right, the clue is plagues.
Plagues. Like besets.
Something bothers me. Oh, maybe
That could
besets.
be an A also, right?
Oh, it could be like yeah. You mean?
Yeah.
Well, plagues is plural. Oh, or you mean 12 down? Foolish. Well, let's see. Let's see about 10 across. We have CH blank blank.
The clue is common bait fish in North American streams.
Oh, I think that's char, isn't it?
Ah,
Char is a particular. Is that a fish?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Again,
Okay.
it says unwise, blank unwise, or dash unwise.
Oh, unwise.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay, now then it's CHU. If it's besets, that might be chub. I think that might be it. Okay, so then we have.
Well, should we look at what 16 across is?
Yeah, let's look at them here. We have
Superlative.
A-O-N-E, superlative. Yeah, A1. That was in last week's puzzle too.
Oh, nice. And 19 across, the clue is, the word MOWS, and
Yeah.
it's overwhelms with down, mows down.
Mows down. Yeah, like a military overwhelms them. Okay, good. So now we've done the whole top half of the puzzle, and we
Okay.
just have the bottom left and right.
Let's go. Yeah, let's do it.
Bottom right corners. So I think I want to finish 55 across. We have ST.
Okay.
Well, sorry, it's not ST. It's something else. S blank 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 S.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it moves like
It's going to be
molasses.
an E.
E. Yeah. So is it seeps? Seeps.
Yeah.
Okay. Now 40 down. LO blank EF blank blank blank.
All right. The clue is go down in respect.
Lose face. Lose face. Right.
Maybe.
Lose face. Maybe let's see what 41 is. Oh, with EV
Okay.
blank PE
Oh.
blank blank blank.
This is a fun one.
Okay.
Musical role for Madonna and Patti LuPone. Eva Peron.
So EVA
Yeah.
PERON. Ava from Evita.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not doing the true clue game. We're just blazing forward here.
Should we? Yeah, let's go.
44 down. E blank S.
Okay. The clue is subjects of some conspiracy theories for short.
So
ETs, like
extraterrestrials.
extraterrestrial.
Yeah. Then we have 50 across got filled in SAT, and the clue was posed for. So sat. For.
Sat. Okay.
Then
Let's
let's
go
do
64.
TAR blank.
Okay. The clue is scale amount.
Scale
Tare.
amount. Tare. TARE.
Mhm.
And then 68 across ECO blank.
Micro or macro class. Econ.
Econ. Yeah. And then REN blank for 71 across.
Tear.
That's rend, the D.
Yeah.
And
All
65
right, here we
across.
go.
We did that. 65 down, rather. END was filled in, and it's the appropriate answer for this spot in the puzzle.
That's fun.
The end. Okay, where to now?
Let's try 57.
Yeah,
Across.
blank, 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 ATS.
Okay, the clue is percussion duos.
Oh, hi-hats. Could that be it? Hi-hats? Like the drum pieces, the drum set piece?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have drums, so maybe yes, you are right.
Look at
Let's see about-
45 then.
Yeah, that's blank DH blank blank blank. Maybe if hi-hats is right.
And the clue is stick.
So you add here.
Yes.
Nice.
Now 46 down. Blank RI blank blank blank.
The clue is in parentheses 0, 0, 0. Should we try 45 across?
Yeah.
I have no idea what this one is.
A blank blank.
Okay. House member with 11 plus million Twitter followers informally. AOC.
Oh yeah, this is a puzzle that's leaning a little left, I feel. It's talking about impeachment. It's talking about POTUS. It's just the fact that it's bringing him up.
It's germane.
Yeah, germane.
Why is that on people's minds, I wonder?
I don't know.
So then
Should we
we're
61?
61 across. E blank blank S.
Common sources of conflict.
X's.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, 46 down looks weird now.
Yeah. Should we try 47 down?
Yeah. COH blank blank blank.
Okay, the clue is not a single person on an awards show. Oh, co-host?
No co-host. Not a single person on an awards show. Oh, okay. Yeah, co-host. Someone who's not alone on an awards show. Okay. That's like us.
Us.
So then we
gotta go quick.
R blank SE.
The clue is what matzo doesn't do. It doesn't rise.
Or doesn't. And then 69 across E blank TS.
Docs treating vertigo. EN, ear, nose, and throat doctors.
Ear, nose, throats. Almost there.
So it's the X, because isn't it Orion?
Origin. Egos cause conflict. We did it in 59 minutes, 56 seconds.
Wow.
Boom. Take that,
Just
Daniel.
under an hour. Nice.
That was a nail biter, wasn't it?
It really was. Right up until 4 seconds to spare. Something, it's like, I bet we did that faster than Usain Bolt could have done it.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe he's a wordsmith.
What do we know about him? Nothing.
We know he's Jamaican.
We know he's fast.
He's famous for being fast. Yep. Okay. We've done well. Great work, Lindsey.
I feel really happy that we got this done.
Let's jump through the etymological pass quickly here. We have the one that I remember first being a big one was wassels. Should we look it up?
Please.
Okay. I'm just going to leave the puzzle right there, and I'm going to look it up on my phone. And I guess I'll just read it, unless you have it something pulled up on your phone, Lindsey.
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm looking up wassail, and it's let's see here on etymonline again, etymonline.com. It's the online etymology dictionary. It says wassail here, mid 12th century from Old Norse vesheil. That means be healthy. A salutation from the imperative to be, and the word for healthy from Proto-Germanic before that. Hela, used as a drinking phrase, appears to have arisen among Danes in England and spread to native inhabitants.
That's fun. Because kind of, caroling is like it's like a greeting.
Yeah. And
it's a musical greeting.
It's a great thing to say to someone, it's good for everyone to say, be healthy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially right now.
I've noticed that in like salutations at the end, or valedictions at the end of letters, people are doing things like, stay healthy and hope
I'm seeing
healthy.
a lot of stay safe lately.
Stay safe lately.
Stay safe.
This week.
Yeah.
Like especially if you're anywhere near federal property. Stay very safe. But
it's not
it's
funny.
Good. It's be well. And so that turned into the word for and now I'm just going to look it up in the dictionary, which is different than an etymology. We're looking now just at the current definition, because I think it's two things, right? Like wassail, spiced ale or mulled wine drunk during celebration for Twelfth Night and Christmas Eve. And then the verb, go from house to house at Christmas singing carols.
Yes. I'm so glad that it was that.
It's funny that there's just those two separate things. And so it's just, it comes from the thing, like it'd be funny if the word cheers became the word for singing songs.
Yeah.
Like the thing that you yelled when you clanked glasses is also the thing you do on Christmas time when it's time to, or it's also the name of the drink. I don't know. That's fun.
Yeah.
Wassail. It's good stuff. What else is from the puzzle that we were going to be looking up?
What did we not know? Should we look up the librarian word?
Oh yeah,
Aboutness.
Aboutness. I mean, I kind of get the gist of it.
Yeah.
But I am curious to know relevance. So again, like the clue was weird. It was relevance of text in librarian's lingo. And when I look up aboutness here, there's only a Wikipedia entry.
Mm.
And it says it's a term used in library and information science and other things, linguistics and philosophy. It is often considered synonymous with subject. In the philosophy of mind, it has been often considered synonymous with intentionality. Yikes. Pretty, I don't know. It's just a very narrow term to discuss a subject matter. Something's aboutness, what it's about. I like it. I've never heard of it before. Today was the first time. So anything else? Akron, Tater.
I have a question here about this puzzle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Many of the letters, when they're switched, still spell words, and I wonder if there's any pattern.
Oh,
or
okay. Yeah. Good call. Good call. So like boast. So 27 across should say blast, but it says boast, and 24 is wants, but it says wanes, and then drool is droll. So these are, and then cut it. What is this one supposed to be?
Cubit.
That's right. I'll put in. No. Cut it is also a word, I guess. Cut it.
Mm-hmm.
So, or it's two words. And then steps instead of seeps. You're right. Sam. What do you? So it's but there's no meaning association connected to drool and droll or wanes and wants, is there? Gabor, like, is that Jaja Gabor and Gator?
Yeah, I don't know.
And cameo of boast and blast. I think that is a good thing to note, but I wonder if are we missing something else about it?
I don't know if it's significant or not. It seems strange.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just a coincidence.
Well, I don't know. Should we look anything? Should we look this 12th Night character Olivia up? Any interest?
I'm actually curious about the word. Maybe you're not, but rend.
Rend. Yeah, let's look it up. Rend. Like I remember hearing rend in the Bible, like, and then Jesus rent his cloak, and rend. So rend as a verb here, to tear or cut down, from Old English. Rend and renda goes back through Proto-West Germanic and Old and Middle Low German. Anything broken. Rende. And then probably related to rind, like that of an orange. Or no, what has a rind? A banana rind? No, that's a peel.
Cheese?
The cheese rind. Yeah, like a cheese rind or a cantaloupe rind, watermelon rind. Okay. I think we've do we look at 69 across docs? Oh, ENTs.
Ear, nose, and throat doctor.
When I see that, it makes me think of the character from the Lord of the Rings, the species of fable, kind of like species of tree that can talk to hobbits.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The Ents.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think we've really done it. I think we've done it.
We did it.
Okay. And
According
now,
to sources online, the reason that those words are all still words is just to throw you off. They say they're ghost.
That's what I wondered. Is a little false flag.
Right, because you think like, oh, it must be right because Lazes is right, so droll must be right. because and droll is another word for funny,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like old word for funny. Okay, well, we did a very fun puzzle, very cool spin the bottle theme, and we've learned everything we could stand to learn from the words we didn't know. And now it's time for the arts section of the puzzle of the PuzzPod podcast. Who wants to go first? Lindsay, do you or do I want to go first?
With my art?
Yeah, with your art.
I can go first. It's pretty simple, but and I sent Sam the music, but I have been finding lately that with all of the tumult in the world, I've been feeling a little anxious. And so I've been listening to more instrumental music. And I just put together like a playlist on Spotify. And I love at the bottom on Spotify where you can like listen to songs that they think would be good for the playlist.
Okay.
And add them. And so that's where this came from. And I actually ended up ordering this album and I'm still waiting for it to come. But the artist is Philip Glass. And it's just the song's called Opening from Glasswork. But the whole album is really lovely and kind of, calming and delightful at different turns. I don't know. I've been really appreciating like classical and instrumental music lately and what it does to my overall mood. So that's why I wanted to share it.
So Glasswork.
I do have it queued up to play a little bit, but I realize that if we do that, we'll probably get booted off of.
Yeah, I'm sure we would have a YouTube conflict.
You guys should check it out.
I will check it out. When we're about to do the art section, I always have IMDb ready to go, and maybe I don't know how to spell Philip.
He was the composer for The Illusionist.
Yeah, I know him as a soundtrack composer, Philip Glass, The Illusionist. But he also did The Truman Show and The Hours and Notes on a Scandal.
Yeah, he did do Koyaanisqatsi.
He did?
Yeah.
There it is. The music from Koyaanisqatsi. Oh, well. I've always liked the soundtracks from his movies.
Mm-hmm.
And but this piece that you're referring to isn't one that he did for a movie or anything, right?
I don't think so. No, it's just rework, and some artists have also gone in and remixed some of the stuff. So it's like a fun little eclectic take on some other things.
Okay, I think that that's good to know about. I really do like instrumental music that doesn't have no lyrics, and especially for certain things.
Yeah, I have a really hard time writing anything if the music has words. So, yeah.
Well, Philip Glass, just a terrific composer, and Glasswork is the name of the album or the song?
Oh, it's called Rework.
Rework. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And Glass, what's the name of the album?
No, sorry. The album name is Rework. The song is just called Opening from Glasswork.
Oh.
And it's really lovely. I hope someone listens to it.
Well, yeah, someone should listen to it and respond. Tell us how you liked it. Send us an email at crosspodwordcast@gmail.com. Thank you, Lindsay, for sharing that.
For sure.
Thank you very much. I would like to talk to you, Lindsay, about a television program I just finished watching. Kind of not just now, actually, just finished last week. I binged it with my wife. Chantel, a past guest on the show, and future guest, hopefully. We watched all of this British detective series that is available to watch on Amazon Prime. I think it's originally from the BBC or something, and it's called Endeavour.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I want to.
It's if you are someone who likes British detective series, then you must be a very happy person because there are so many of them in this world.
Yes.
You probably and there you could find one that's made for every decade from the last 100 years. It seems like there's always these detectives There's contemporary British detectives, and then there's ones from the 90s, and then there's ones. These ones. This all takes place in the 1960s in England. It actually takes place in Oxford. All of these series. So there's
It's quite posh.
seven seasons of Endeavor.
Gosh. Wait, I'm sorry. You finished watching one season or the entire series?
The entire series, 1 through 7. 8 is due out later, I think. So we
How
finished 1 through 7.
exciting.
Yeah. And the episodes are long as well. This is something that can be kind of more normal from from English TV, is that you have like 90-minute episodes, and there's fewer of them in the season, but they're big episodes. Lots of great performers, but they always have a great cast, and it's all in period costume and the cars and everything, and the way they talk and everything. But it's all centered around this police officer, and his name is Endeavor Morse. His last name's Morse, and
like Morse code.
Yeah, and the show has lots of qualities to it, because it's one of those. It's like a fish out of water kind of a tale, you could say. Morse himself he's a police officer who doesn't really quite belong with the rest of the his officer, the people at the police station, because he came from academia. He was actually a student in Oxford, and they find themselves, he's a murder detective, and they go, in the course of these episodes, some of the murders happen on campus, or whatever you call the grounds of Oxford, and they he's a fish out of water with the police. But then when he goes and is an investigator on scene of a crime, then they all remember him. But then they don't like the police, so he's kind of like he's not welcome anywhere. It seems he's very kind of a misfit, but he's really a great detective. And it's frustrating. There's shows like this where characters are somehow they for some reason they put a plot device in where the character is like a Sherlock Holmes. He's very gifted with the ability to solve crimes, but no one gives the credit around. Like, everybody hates him, and for some reason it's like an uphill battle that he has to climb to get people to like him or even acknowledge that he's a genius, when the audience the whole time is thinking like, this guy's like a genius.
Yeah.
So that's one of the fun things about it.
Maybe it helps you build empathy with the character.
Yeah, it does. I'm sure it does, because you feel this way. But they do it well on this show. Some shows do it, and you can see the artifice of that device. But this show is very clever the way, and it's a slow burn all the way through these 7 seasons. And there's lots of great relationships in this. His relationship with his primary partner, Thursday is his name, Fred Thursday.
His name is Fred Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
They all have such fantastical names.
Yeah, in fact, I'm glad you noticed that, because so as you can see here on the right, Morse is his name, and then Thursday is his partner, and then lower down there's a guy named Jim Strange. That's a great last name. There's a Reginald Bright. There's Phrasal.
Win Thursday.
Joan, there's all these other Thursday's Fred Thursday's family. There's a detective named Jakes is his last name. Fancy. Eventually, there's a character named DC Fancy. All of these British
DC Fancy
detectives have these fun acronyms before. They're DCI this and that, DCI Box.
That.
All of these fun last names. There's also a great will they won't they relationship between Morse and someone I won't mention.
Oh.
And just really you feel like the show is about it's about this or that. The great thing about any of these detective series is that each new episode is a chance to explore the location of the murder. So at one point they might say the murder took place at a horse race place. So then you learn a lot about horses that episode, and then the next time they're in Scotland, or I don't know, they never go to Scotland. I don't know why I said that. But they're Scottish characters for sure. But it's just a ball. You got to watch it. I recommended it to my brother, who didn't much take to it. He said it was too slow. So if slow things aren't your business, then it's not your business.
I'm gonna take it for a spin.
Yeah, Endeavor. Oh, and he always drives a Jaguar, Morse.
A Jaguar?
Jaguar. Yeah, that's another kind of stylish choice that he makes. And he always wears nice these fancy kind of, or not fancy, but very certain suit. It reminds me of Luther, another British murder mystery TV show.
He sounds pretty posh for a detective.
Yeah, he's stylish, and he's kind of a snob, and he listens to music. He listens to the phonograph, classical music. You'd like it. You'd like that about him. So, because last time you were a guest on the show, and you had a music or an art section recommendation.
No, the last time I was on the show, I had a mug.
Oh, the mug. Well,
but yeah,
maybe the first time
Max
you were a guest.
Richter.
The first time, Max Richter. Yeah, more classical music.
Honestly, classical is really getting me through 2020, which I still feel like we're going through, like the bad of the pandemic. So, hold on to the things that make you feel whole right now.
Yeah, whatever it takes. Well, and if that for you, audience, is doing more crossword puzzles with us, then you can join us again next week. But this week, it seems like our time is running low, and maybe like now or around now is a good time to stop recording and broadcasting this show.
Yeah, that feels right.
Not be off the air yet, but if we aren't off the air,